It's been a series that's had a little of everything so far, and an overflow crowd is on hand to see if we'll crown a league champion here tonight. It's Game 6 of the American League Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Justin Verlander will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. What's your take on him, H?
What he's going to feature today, Matt, he's got the fastball, changeup, slider in his repertoire, and I'm sure we'll see all three of those pitches, but he'll use that changeup more as an out pitch, more so than maybe the slider. All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And I'm looking at the catcher. McCann. Yeah, Brian McCann. I love how he catches and throws, and he calls a nice game, too.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For the Yankees, left fielder, number 11.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Top foul wide of first. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him, so that three-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Swings through the slider there.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first two swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. A windup and the 0-1. Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down against Verlander here in the first. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. HR, how do they go about winning an AL pennant here at home?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Luis Severino will do the pitching with a trip to the World Series on the table. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's got 4 pitches to work with and uses them all at all different times in the game. So he keeps hitters off balance and gives you a lot to think about. All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at Jacoby Ellsbury. When he first broke into the big leagues, he could go get everything. Now, the arm has deteriorated a little bit over the years, but he can still go catch a ball every now and then.
For the Astros, right fielder, George Springer.
Changeup called strike 1. Now the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In comes Judge. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
Second, left fielder, Josh Reddick.
First offering on its way. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ellsbury is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Digging in, Jose Altuve. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, when you're facing a top-of-the-line pitcher like this, he's going to be down around the knees like that more often than not. The key is punishing whatever mistakes he makes, but so far he hasn't made many.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes, because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Throw to first. Not in time. 2 out with the man at first. In the air out toward right field. Judge is under it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the 2nd inning now from Minute Maid Park with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Sanchez.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I really like how the catcher and the pitcher are reading swings. The pitch before, big power swing. Then they pull the string on him and get him out in front early. He has no idea what's coming now.
Well, right back at him, and it hit him. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Starlin Castro is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Hits this one hard the other way, and Castro's got himself a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Chase Headley stands in as he looks at ball one here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Tapped up the first baseline, but it gets foul.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Runners on first with one down. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. This one's chopped foul right at the plate, and the count moves now to 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Correa ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Ready now, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Skied into straightaway right. Judge is there. 1 out.
Batting 6th, third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Sanchez waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting seventh, designated hitter, Carlos.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the ever dangerous Carlos Beltran. Here's the first pitch to him. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1. One now to Beltran. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Third baseman, Todd Frazier.
This is line to left. Reddick has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Maben is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number
Digging
11.
in for his second at bat, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a ground ball foul toward the third base dugout. It's strike 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
0-2. With this guy, this could be the worst scenario you want. He's got 4 pitches that he can throw for strikes now. You really don't know what to look for when you're the hitter.
Might have jammed him a little there as this is softly hit and foul off to the left.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Hey, 0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
Pulled toward right center field. Springer on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Matt Vasgersian back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac as the left-handed hitting catcher Brian McCann settles in to start the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge moves over, 2 down.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I really like that pitch right there. The batter will tell you everything. You get a late swing right there on a fastball low and away.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Astros go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding in once again, Aaron Judge comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
This is in the air out to right. Springer has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance? Didi Gregorius. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, catcher.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count. They're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing. But make him work a little bit.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And he chased up and out of his zone, a swing and a miss.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in a position to get on top of it. And
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Digging in to try it again. Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Josh Reddick.
In there, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is fouled straight back.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Under it is Frazier now, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Standing in now, Carlos Correa. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
Leading off for the Yankees, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Chase Headley. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. Halfway home, still no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yulieski Gurriel. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Yulieski Gurriel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Drilled to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And another foul ball. Astros still have yet to tally their first hit in this one. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. The next 0-2. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Castro charging in on it in time to first, and there are 2 away. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. So 2 gone in the inning for Carlos Beltran. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as the count goes to 0-2 on Beltran.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Too high. 1-2. No runs, no hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Stepping up to the plate, Todd Frazier comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Frazier.
Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Chasing after it is Maben. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in to try it again. Greg Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number
Ready for another shot now. Brett Gardner. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Springer over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Tommy Kingley enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom
New
of the
York.
sixth.
Number 48, Tommy Kingley.
Here's the catcher, Brian
Leading off for the
McCann.
Astros.
He'll have the opportunity to
Catcher,
kick things off as we begin the
Brian
home
McCann.
sixth. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there, knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Fouled back. Here it comes on 0-2. And that is swung on and missed as McCann is retired for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really
Center
trying to get a
fielder,
pitch out
number
front and rip
3.
it down the line, but that
Cameron
wasn't a great pitch
Maven.
to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Cameron Maven now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Here's a high pop-up. Bird is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. Game 6 moves on to the 7th inning now, but before we start, let's call on our game summary to show you how we got here. Here's Big Aaron Judge. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Aaron Judge.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Oh, man, that's a total brain cramp out there on the bases. He might have thought it was going to get down, but you've got to be sure. Instead, they double him off, and that really changes this inning.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Here's Starlin Castro as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here it comes, 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. Time to get up and stretch here at Minute Maid Park, and we still have no score. Ready for another chance? Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
Here's Carlos Correa now as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's a base hit. So the no-hit bid ends here in the 7th. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, well, right here's where your catcher comes out and says, take a pause, it's okay, and get him refocused, because you don't want the game to spin out of hand now. And he pitched great early, but he's got to finish it off now.
Chad Green takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Chad Green.
In now, Yulieski Gurriel. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Astros leave 1. Still no score. Digging in once again, Chase Headley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Chase Headley.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss. Hits this one hard the other way. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. Heading for second is Headley. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Francisco Liriano.
Striding in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. And he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. One strike home now to Ellsbury. Hit back up the middle. Correa over to his left, and he's retired here, one away. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And they'll slap the tag on him between third and home, and it's a costly double play.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Todd Frazier. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Into the windup and the pitch. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. The Yanks held in check. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bregman.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Beltran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 16.
Marwin Gonzalez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gonzalez.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get one at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Now the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul. Another 0-2 coming. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Yeah, beautiful look there at the downtown aquarium here in Houston as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Evan Gattis is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 11, Evan Gattis.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. He'll do battle with Francisco Liriano to get the inning underway.
Bird.
The pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
So, he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now, I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. He just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Brett Gardner is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game. And the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gurriel has got it, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still no score. David Robertson enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings.
Robertson.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Center fielder Cameron Maybin.
Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. One pitch on its way. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's George Springer. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Matt, he's thrown 2 pitches right down the middle and got away with them. I don't think he should go back there again. He's got to locate a little bit better if he wants to put him away. This guy's too good a hitter.
Pops this one up. Calling for it, Frazier. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We are still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Boy, and good pop to the fastball there from Liriano, strike one.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. If you're wondering about what's left in the Houston pen, there you go. We'll see if they decide to play the percentages here or not. Digging in and looking for more, Gary Sanchez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And the pitch. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Down in order go the Yankees. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He comes into this at-bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch.
Second baseman, Jose.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Oh, and 1. Here it comes. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And Ellsbury will put this one away for out number 2.
First baseman,
So
10.
striding in, Yulieski Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Brad Peacock takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 41, Brad Peacock.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Headley.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in to try it again,
Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury. He was a double play victim last time around. Grounded foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Dribbled to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd.
Here's Todd Frazier now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. We are still scoreless. Ready for another chance? Alex Bregman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Baseman, Alex Bregman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat. Carlos Beltran is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Fouled back. Now another 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've got more. It's game 6, and we're back after this. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The set and the 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lifted the other way to left center. Maven on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in once again, Aaron Judge. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maven. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
On the ground up the middle. Castro has it, and now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Ready once again, George Springer. Looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gardner over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Josh Reddick. He was a ground out victim last time up. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Aroldis Chapman enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings.
Chapman.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. takes a knee-high fastball.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2. Chapman's ready. 1-2 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side. Castro's got it. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Time to put the coffee pot on. 13th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Here's Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Didi Gregorius.
He's set, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. But this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. Gurriel picks it up. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
The batter, number 14, second baseman.
Stepping in, Starlin Castro. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, on that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Now at the plate, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back. But I think he might throw it here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Altuve is sent packing for the 3rd time today. Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Frazier in foul ground, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
First baseman, number 10, Yulieski Gurriel.
Now in the box, Yulieski Gurriel. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Grounded fouled off to the right side. 2 out, nobody on. Ripped down the first base line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Hang with us, folks. We'll keep going till we get a winner, and we still have no score. Chris Davinsky is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Into the box now, Chase Headley. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Headley.
First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball one.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is taken in for out number one.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now. Here's Todd Frazier now, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. Springer on the run, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3. They weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Correa onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for a fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive for me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's Carlos Beltran as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He went down on strikes last time up. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Evan Gattis now standing in as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner, as he's set to go to lead off the top half.
Brett Gardner.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Here's the 0-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice single. At least he can go home now. Being 1 for 6 is a lot better than 0 for 6.
Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1 and looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. The 0-1 comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Oh, 2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air to right field. Springer has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The relay throw on to first, a double play.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Yanks held in check. Still no score. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Center fielder, Cameron Maybin.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Chapman ready, the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's George Springer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Now the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Astros go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Liner toward right center. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Aaron Hicks will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Aaron Hicks.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. A softly hit ball here, foul off to the left side, and it's strike 2 now. And he'll step out for a moment to reassess things here on an 0-2 count. Now the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Here's Chase Headley as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hold the string on him. Strike three swinging. Gaddis is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Headley is retired. 2 down now.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
So a runner at second. 2 down now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. The 0-1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory, and no one will get this one.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for the Yankees, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 31, Aaron Hicks.
Chasen Shreve has waited a long time, but he'll come on to work in the 16th inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Ellsbury. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1.
Here's Carlos Correa now. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
First baseman, number 10.
Digging in once again, Yulieski Gurriel. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gardner going back. Gone! Santa Maria. Game over. So a solo shot here to left center field. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, congratulations to them as they're now the American League champs. They're going to celebrate tonight, and then they're going to have to refocus for a run at the ultimate prize, the World Series trophy. Can't wait.
And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Justin Verlander. What a performance he turned in. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been the American League Championship Series.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Astros.